Hey Facebook friends, welcome to the kitten room. My name is Jen and this is my room that I foster kittens in for Houston Pets Alive. I wanted to start by saying thank you for joining us tonight. This is day 7 that I have been doing this, just kind of bringing a little kitten entertainment to share with everybody. If you're just now joining us and haven't seen any of the other segments, I have 5 kittens in this room with their mama cat. They will all shortly be available for adoption, but while they wait, they get to hang out in this cool room, just get big and get their vaccinations done, get their surgeries done, and then we'll go off to our adoption stores. While we're watching, if y'all have any questions, please leave them down below in the comment section. If you want to share this with your friends so they can enjoy, there's a share button down there as well. But we'll do this every evening at 7 o'clock. Pamela, these kittens aren't adoptable right now. We can do what we would call maybe a pre-adoption and maybe kind of tag them. But usually when we adopt out our kittens, they have all their vaccinations done. They are spayed and neutered. They've been dewormed. They've been microchipped. And these guys have not had their surgery yet for their spay and neuter yet. They have to be about 2 pounds for our vets to do that. And so these guys are just a little shy. So I'm thinking in the next week and a half, 2 weeks, they should be able to have their surgery and be fully ready to adopt. But if you would like to complete some paperwork between now and then, you can visit our website at houstonpetsalive.org and fill out the application. And then they will put you in touch with me or whichever foster is fostering the cats or kittens or puppies or dogs that you are wanting to adopt. And we will set up meet and greets and go from there. Sorry about the dogs barking. Those are mine. That is Roxy and Zoe, and they think they are my alarm system. So anything that they see walking by the front, they have to let us know. But we will actually probably be doing some intros with my dogs and the kittens next week. How that works in my room is that I put up a baby gate in the doorway, and the dogs are on one side, obviously, and the kittens are on the other side so that they can approach if they'd like to or not. I've always done it that way. I've been doing it for years and years and years, and it's been a very effective way for me to do introductions with my kittens. I find that it just gives them another point for their adoption when I say that they have been around dogs and other cats, because adopters like to hear that, because usually they have other pets and they want to, it's just another kind of feather in their hat, if you can say that, if they have been around dogs before. So I'm thinking I'm going to maybe do one of our videos next week and show y'all how I do my dog intros. If anyone wants to stay tuned for next week, and we'll have that on tap. If while we are watching, anyone has any questions, feel free to put those down in the comments and we'll get to those. If you have any questions about the kittens, fostering, about HPA, let me know. They did have a virtual adoption event for our dogs this weekend. It was very successful. They did kind of Facebook Lives and featured all of the dogs. I believe they had 13 adoptions overall, which is awesome. Considering the weather yesterday was pretty crummy. I think they had like 5 adoptions yesterday, and then they had 8 adoptions today, which is just great. Our dog team was working overtime trying to get those dogs adopted. And so when those dogs get adopted, it opens up our foster homes that we can help out other dogs that are at any of our surrounding shelters that may be on the euthanasia list. And so that's usually kind of how we operate. If there's dogs or cats that are on that euthanasia list, they get that list every day, unfortunately. And all the rescues around Houston, and we make those choices of kind of like who can we help today, and it's really depending on if we have foster homes available. So if you've ever thought about opening up your home or your bathroom or just a kennel, that's something that we're always looking for, is to get more fosters in our program. Our system is very supportive. We have a cat Facebook page and a dog Facebook page, and so if you ever have any questions or anything, you just put them on there or contact the foster coordinators, and they are very good at helping out and getting those questions done. So Brandy, the kitten, the orange and white one, that is Jet, and Jet is a male. And yes, I'm sorry, I misread the question. Yeah, it's kind of like a cream orange, if that makes sense, and white. He's one of the younger ones. There's actually 2 different litters that are in this bunch. And I combined them to kind of make one big happy family. So there was at one point 8 kittens in this room, and 3 of them have gone off to their forever, or their adoptive home. So the gray one, that is Sterling, although his nickname is Chunk. He's the biggest one in our group, and he's kind of the class clown, if you will. He is a male, and he is just adorable. So you may have to fight my husband for him. My husband's trying to talk me into having a foster fail. So I'm gonna swing the camera around just a little bit. We always highlight the kittens in here, but there is also Mama Cat. That is Brie over there, and she's a gray tabby, so she's getting a little bit in on the play action over there. But she will be spayed when all of the kittens go, so she will be in our adult adoption program. So she's super sweet, laid back. She's probably gonna go up on her perch up there in the windowsill. That's her spot. But she will also be looking for her forever home. So to go about adopting Brandy, you will visit our website. It's houstonpetsalive.org, and there will be a button there that says to adopt, and you'll fill out the adoption application, and that kind of gets you started in the system, and then they will put you in touch with whichever the foster is, because if you look on our page as well, there's a tab there that lists all of our available cats and kittens, all of our available dogs and puppies. And so within the application, you'll list who you might be interested in. They'll put you in contact with that foster. At that point, you can set up a meet and greet where you'll come meet the animal. Now, because things are the way they are right now, those might be, it may be a virtual meet and greet, maybe over a Facebook Live. they may be able to meet up somewhere else. And so that's up to the foster and the potential adoptee of how we may be handling things. And I'm sure our foster coordinators have some guidelines that we can follow for that. But after you've set up the meet and greet and everybody's okay with everything, there is an adoption contract and then our adoption fees, and then you have a brand new family member. So if you are just now joining us, my name is Jen, and I am a foster for Houston Pets Alive, and this is my kitten room. I have 5 kittens and a mama cat in here currently. They will all shortly be available for adoption. But we're going to do this segment every evening at 7, just to bring some people some break from the news and all the craziness going on out in the world. But if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Make sure you share this with your friends so they can enjoy. Maybe they'll find their forever friend. If you have any comments, questions, topics that you'd like to discuss on future episodes, we can do that. If you want to know about adopting, I've had a couple people ask, and we've talked about that. I'll put the link on it when I'm done with this on the comments down below. Just any other questions about how I do this, where to get started, toys in here, the litter boxes, all sorts of stuff. I could go on and on and on about cats and kittens. But let me know that you're watching. Give me some thumbs up or some hearts, and we will continue this every evening at 7 o'clock. So we got a couple more minutes, and then we'll be signing off for the evening. But I hope everybody had a great weekend, and we'll continue watching. So as we wrap this up for the evening, I want to thank everyone for joining us. Thank you for the questions. I will put our website link down in the comments once I get done with this so that y'all can easily find the adoption link. But as we wrap up for the evening, thanks for joining us. We will do this every evening at 7 o'clock if you want to tell your friends and family and just share it on Facebook. The more shares that we get, the more exposure these kittens get and the organization gets, and the more that our kittens and dogs and cats and puppies can get adopted. And so when these guys get adopted, then that opens it back up my room that I can save some more kittens along the way. So again, thanks for joining, and we will see y'all tomorrow evening.